Alright guys, it is starting to get cold. I actually had frost on my car when I went to work the other morning. I don't know if you guys remember, we did not put any insulation in the floor when we did the foundation on this. So now we got to go back. We're going to close it in with this scrap plywood we've got sitting around. Craig's digging out the ground here a little bit so that the plywood can sit in it, and then we'll attach it to the foundation there.
And the reason I didn't put any insulation is underneath there is because the thought was we'd be running all our plumbing and water lines underneath the house. And we had another house where this was the same thing. They didn't have the floors insulated, but the sides were insulated. All the plumbing was under the house, and it kept it really warm under there with the heat radiating down. So that's the thought on this one too, was the same principle. So I'm going to insulate all around the sides really good. That way, when we do get plumbing, it doesn't freeze. But maybe there's another way to do this. Drop a comment and tell me how wrong I am. And this is just going to be kind of temporary. Eventually, there's going to be a deck running all the way around the house, and I'm going to be changing this out. But this is just for now, just to
keep the cold out. Just to keep the cold out for now.
Yep.
And it's another one of our little free projects because this is all scrap.
Yeah, just scrap that we have. So if I should just make this level and then just fill in underneath here and just let it be crooked and look like crap.
Well, I don't know that it really matters if it's crooked. I mean, I don't know if we need to do all the extra work just to make it look pretty, because everyone on here already sees it, and we don't have anybody else that comes around, so.
Unless it's coming off as soon as the weather breaks again in the spring, because everything's getting changed.
Yep, so
it's really not going to matter too awful
much.
Nope,
we're just going to do it quick and whatever.
And then I think I'm also going to put some, we'll put more house wrap. I think I'm going to let it hang down over this to kind of protect all this. And then we'll tape it on there, so it doesn't matter if it's crooked, because like I said, this is just temporary.
You can come over here and see what I'm up to. I'm just going over here to the scrap pile and getting the pieces, and I'm kind of fitting them to wherever I can find that they'll fit. This here is way up off the ground, so it's going to require much bigger pieces. But our scrap pile is getting dwindled down to just about nothing. This will be good for probably the side of the back, because it's a nice wide piece. This will be good for the back. This will probably be good for the front. Come on, test. We do have two full pieces we can cut if need be, and probably will need to. Alright, arm not quite long enough to reach. Alright, let's go see where we can get these to fit. I'm gonna check it here and see if it's tall enough. Sure is. I'll just have to cut that to fit around the foundation here. Quite high enough. No. So, let's take it around back and see if we can get it tucked back there. That's going to be a duck pond. Not this year, because I'm not getting ducks or chickens until next year. See, we do have this here insulation we found on the property we can use too. we're gonna dig. I was showing them the duck pond. I said that there's not tall enough to fit on the back or the other side, so we'll have to cut it.
So I'm gonna trim up our house wrap and tape it on.
Yeah.
So it overlaps down here because I don't want any moisture getting
No,
in,
it'll just get in there and sit all winter. We don't need that.
So I traced the back side of this thing, so I'm gonna try cutting it out and see if it will
oh, good.
slide over top of it.
That would be nice if it would, instead of having to piece a bunch of little pieces together.
Yeah, that will.
Yeah. Cross your fingers, see if it's gonna fit. Yeah, pretty good.
Well, I should have cut it a little lower.
Oh well, we can seal that in. No big deal.
A little bit. I don't want to take out too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to just fill that in.
Yeah.
Get some foam fill. Lip on this thing, that's what's going on.
What's the matter?
Yeah, it's got that the tongue of the
oh, yeah, so the little green part there is sticking out and not letting it sit flush.
I don't want to take too much.
Yeah, it seems to be how it always goes. Take little bits until all of a sudden you got way too much gone.
There.
Yeah.
So we'll get a couple cans of foam fill.
Yeah. Present for Father's Day and he's never used it yet. I don't know what it's called.
A multi-tool, I think is what they call it.
A multi-tool?
It does a multiple things, I guess.
I guess. Is that charged?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thinner stuff. It's gonna be more of a pain here.
Yeah. Maybe we should use one of those longer ones. I guess it doesn't matter.
But see, the whole channel is actually fake, you know. We actually have this big, huge mansion somewhere that we actually go to at night and stay there with our luxury, our fancy cars and food and electric and flushing toilets. Then we just come back here and do a little bit of work and put it on YouTube so you guys will buy into it.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Actually, I've heard that people do that. There seriously are channels that do that. Where they don't actually live in the places, they come out and do that. It's just for the channel. Or they buy subscribers, they buy views and comments and everything. You know, the comments and the views and our subscribers, all you guys are authentic. You know, it's cheating. You should have whatever subscribers you have, whether you have 100 or 100,000, they should be because they want to be there, not because you bought them. That's not right. It's cheat. Don't cheat. Cheater McCheat face. We got too much to pick to there.
well, not had to, but it's getting chilly now, so it's lasting better outside. Hopefully someday we'll have a refrigerator.
Of course, we bought one that leaks. Is that what you were telling me?
No, it does. I'm so
it leaks
upset.
all over the floor.
Brand new. That there thing leaks. We tried
Get it off
putting
of there.
silicone around
What a
it or
piece of
whatever.
garbage.
Ah, just junk.
Yeah, the mark for that.
Get up here so you can see what you're up to. Why is
Oh. How far over we need to go? About 4.5 inches. Where's my mark? 4.5. Somewhere in there. And we'll cut her roughly at that. Let's see if that works. So we don't have to be perfect because we're just going to foam fill it anyway.
Alright, how close did you get? I don't know yet. Not at all. What happened?
Oh, because I forgot I had to cut back.
Oh, yeah, that's
4
right.
inches off, 4.5 inches off of it. Forgot that cut.
Alright, well, I'm going to leave you with him while I go try to find some more wood. Close. Found a nice little piece to go on the side over here. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that these have to be notched on. These, I should have made these flush,
Yeah, we should
because
have.
that's causing some problems now.
Yep. Sun's kind of trying to peek out. Oh, we moved the shelter logic a little bit because we was thinking once we put the plow back on the side-by-side, we couldn't get it out without moving the Jeep, and who wants to do that every time? So we moved it so it's kind of at an angle, kind of matches the angle of the wood shed, which we still got to get wood. That's the only wood we have is right there. Well, a little tiny pile in the back. Fall's pretty. There was a marten in the truck last night. The dogs were going crazy, so they're sniffing, you know, and you could tell they knew something was up there. So Craig opened up the hood and found a dead vole sitting on top of the battery, and then all of a sudden a marten popped its head out. I hope it's gone. Let's tell him about the marten incident.
Oh, yeah. So I need a new pair of work boots. Mine are wore out. I've tried a bunch of different kinds. I just can't seem to find anything that holds up or are comfortable. So what do you guys wear? What do you like? Drop a comment. Right now I'm wearing my extra tops. What I'm probably going to do with this next summer is I'm going to use the same metal we put on the roof, or it could be color matched to the house. I'm not sure. I mean, you're not going to see it anyway, but because the deck's going to be up here, you know, running out all the way around the house. But I'm going to run metal all the way around so it'll look nice, and I'll put an access door at the back. I just don't have time. I just don't have time to get that done next year. It's just there's too many other things to do. And I got all this scrap plywood. So I have to imagine this piece not damaged and dirty. But what it's going to be is it'll be this all the way skirting the whole house. And it'll all be cut straight because I'll dig this down in. It'll be easier to put down on the ground than this plywood is. It'll be notched up around these things.
Yeah.
And I'll insulate it properly. Probably use foam board or something. But that's what it will look like when it's finished.
Charged up. Unfortunately, nobody will send us batteries because we're up here. They said no batteries.
Can't fly lithium batteries.
Nope. And nobody carries
little tool.
batteries for this old of a GoPro.
Yeah. I don't know if I addressed that already, but somebody had asked what we were using. Old stuff. We've spent no money on any of anything. We have an old iPad that we edit on, free software, and we had an old GoPro. So that's what we've got. No money into it.
No. Would like to get a drone at some point, but
yeah,
that's after the house is done. You gotta fill in that spot. That's already in place. Fill in that spot. That one behind there is already in place, and then fill in that little gap right there. So not a whole lot, but, and of course you can't see, but it's raining again. Yeah, come over here and look at this. The fireweed has started to go to seed. And I don't know if you remember, we talked about this in a different episode. The old wives' tale is that once the fireweed goes to seed, there's 6 weeks until snow. This happened about 3 days ago. So today's the 13th, so it happened on the 10th.
This is kind of trimmed off a bit here. Ain't done, huh? See if it works.
Then hopefully next year there will be a 4-foot deck off of this side and the other side, and I think we're going to do about a, well, I think all the way to the end of the gravel, probably. So maybe like a 14-foot deck off of the back of it. And it'll have an enclosed porch off of the front portion. Have an Arctic entry so that, mostly so I can leave the dogs out there when they get wet, they can dry until they come inside. So this here side will also have a 4-foot deck around it to get to the back. One more notch, huh?
Yeah, get all the edge and I think we need to be building an arc instead of a house.
An arc instead of a house, I think you're right. Okay, well, that's a wrap for this week. We'll get you caught up next time around. Thanks for watching.